You see the little shit going. That's a video.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news, some unfortunate news concerning Josie Harris. Josie Harris, of course, is the mother of Floyd Mayweather's children. 3 out of 4 of Floyd Mayweather's children. She was found dead at 40 years of age. Josie Harris, who shares 3 children with boxing legend Floyd Mayweather, was found dead Monday night at her Valencia, California home. She was 40 years of age. TMZ reports that Harris was found unresponsive in her car after authorities were called to her home at approximately 9:30 p.m. While the circumstances sound suspicious, authorities do not believe foul play to be involved. As such, the case is being investigated as a death instead of a homicide. Okay? Of course, the 3 out of the 4 kids are Karan, Zion, and Jaira. Okay? And the thing is, the relationship between Harris and Mayweather was not good. Okay, throughout the years, it was notorious, with the aspiring actress accusing the undefeated fighter of domestic abuse on 6 separate occasions, including the infamous 2010 incident when he allegedly pulled her hair and physically assaulted her in front of their children. And it was Harris who Floyd Mayweather committed domestic violence against in 2010. It's a misdemeanor charge, but he had to stay 90 days in jail right before fighting Miguel Cotto. Now, their oldest son, Karan, testified against his father at the time and provided a written account of the brutal attack to the police. Mayweather would then serve 2 months behind bars for the incident, and she said about her son, she said, "I thank Karan because I didn't know how long it was going to go on," she told USA Today in 2017 interview. "And I just feel like if he wouldn't have gone to get help, that I may not even be here today." Wow. Okay, at the time of death, her $20 million defamation lawsuit against Mayweather remained unresolved. It was related to his claims in an interview with Katie Couric that Harris was on drugs during the 2010 incident. Wow. Look, first of all, the first thing we think about is the children. They lost a mom, 40 years old. That's very young. It's very young to be losing a mom. My mom had me when she was 39. Okay, so I can only imagine losing my mom at an age like that, you know, especially if I'm a teenager, because I think all of his kids are still teenagers at this point. And it's, you know, my heart goes out to them. My prayers go out to the children because they were the ones that suffer. Also Floyd, because Floyd, people don't know personally anything really about Floyd. Floyd, people here see the flashy goals, the jewelry, but we know one thing: he loves his family. Now, he had his beef with her. I've had my own beef with my child's mom, but it's like I wouldn't want her to die or decease. You know what I mean? Anything to happen to her in that regards. The only problem about this is me counterpunching this, what I've read. Okay, first of all, this is the same child's mom that got him locked up for 3 months. This is the same child's mom that has a $20 million defamation lawsuit on him, and it was pending. That means she ain't get paid yet. So there's motive. And one thing I did not like, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, and I don't want to get anybody the wrong impression, but the problem is I didn't like the way that the authorities don't believe foul play to be involved. As such, the case is being investigated as a death instead of a homicide. Look, I'm not a police officer, but wouldn't you think if you would treat it as though it was a homicide instead of just a death? Because again, until you get the autopsy back, we don't know how she died. We don't know anything. Did she die of a heart attack? Did her heart give out? Was she on any kind of medication that had an allergic reaction or something, anything? Was she drugged? We don't know. Okay, so I think it's important to know what she was doing, who she was with before, do the proper steps and treat it as such. I'm not saying go after Floyd Mayweather, because honestly, the first thing I thought of, though, I thought of OJ and Nicole Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when, everything, panned out and his mother, his ex-wife or whatnot was found dead. Well, she was murdered. Okay. That's the only difference. We don't know. She was found in her car, but I'm like, okay, well, where were you coming from? You know what I mean? It's kind of suspicious. You die in your car, but it doesn't look good with the lawsuits, with the domestic battery charges. Those things happen. Emotions are a mother sucker. Okay, they are real life issues, and they can get violent. Because people sometimes can't control their emotions. I'm not saying that's Floyd, but their son took a written account against his father, saying what he did to her. So obviously they're going to look his way, especially with the $20 million floating around. You know what I mean? So this doesn't look good for Floyd at all. But hopefully it is just natural causes. Let's hope that's the case. But because if I'm Floyd, I wouldn't know how to feel, and my heart goes out to him at all, because again, we don't know if he had anything to do with it. We do know the man's filthy rich, and we do know people go after him for money. But it ain't the first time that a defamation of character lawsuit has been thrown on Floyd. Okay, so but the thing is, $20 million is a lot of money. And an aspiring actress, I don't think you would need to aspire to act to be an actress anymore with $20 million. But a lot of people would look at that and it's like, okay, that is kind of suspicious that you had a lawsuit against a filthy rich former athlete for a hunk of money that you want to get, knowing that you guys don't get along. So it depends on who looks at it and views it as such. But anyway, it does look good because they're using it. They're like they're saying it's looking like a death instead of a homicide. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. Again, my heart goes out to Josie Harris and her children that remain. But anyway, tell me what you think, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.